Just slots in there nicely. Slots in there nicely. The door just slots in here nicely. That means I can hold the heat in.
Welcome back to the final part of the pizza oven build series. It's been a long journey, but the build is finally finished. I hope you have enjoyed watching the series, and if you haven't seen the other 11 episodes, then please go and check them out. We're just going through a quick recap of the previous episodes before we get stuck into this one. We have lots coming up in this episode, including where I have to lay a bit more stonework in a very tight, awkward spot. I show off the finished lighting. I finally show you all the custom-made Argentinian grill. The pizza oven gets lit up. I go through how much it cost to build the oven and barbecue area, including how many hours of labour was involved. The total cost surprised me, and it might surprise you all. So sit back and enjoy this episode. I hope it might give you all some inspiration if you're planning on your own oven build.
So we finally got the lights fitted on here, which is really good. Got this light up here. We've got the LED strip around the side of the oven, which you can't see very well, but I'll show you in the dark as well. That goes right the way around, which is basically this LED strip. You can cut it anywhere. It's really nice to use, the electrician said. You can see here where it goes round. Just need to do a bit of cleaning off and stuff here. It just goes back inside there, then it goes right around the back. But the issue we've now got is, because I decided to put a light under here, sort of shining out, it's throwing light backwards. I sort of knew this when I was building it, but you can see the blockwork at the back. So I'm going to have a really fun job now, building some stonework at the back. So I'll just show you now. I'll show you all the electric bits as well. You can't really see this light in here very well, but there's the light there. Let's just see that. So here is all the electric bits on there. And then you can just see where the LED strip goes back into the box there. So he's done a really neat job for me. But yeah, I'm going to have a fun job now of doing stonework under here. I mean, one good thing with it is I haven't got to be that tidy under there. So as long as I can see stonework, no, you know, I'm not going to be sitting in there. But I'm in the house with the lights on and I can see the blockwork. And I know when I'm sitting on the tables and chairs over there in the summer, I'm going to see this blockwork and it's going to bug me. So this is officially the final job. So I'm going to get under there, lay some stones. Danny, the cameraman, is going to pass me compo and stuff, and hopefully it won't take too long. I think I'm gonna regret being under here though, because I've already been under there just for a look and it was not pleasant. So I'm under here now building this wall. It's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's probably the worst place I've ever built a wall, but yeah, quite cozy. So as I said, I haven't got to worry too much about what this wall looks like, as long as it looks fairly decent. So I can just use some bad stone and pretty much throw it up. Is the idea. It's not structure or anything. Mind you, none of this stonework on this build is really structural apart from by the chimney. Most of it's just there for show. I've got young Danny passing everything outside. So this is what I've got to work with there. Now this is where I'm trying to describe to Danny what stone I want, and he hasn't got a clue because I don't really know until I see it. So both, I describe that as longer. Oh, wow. That's not too bad. That'll do there. Use there, like that. Must have been.
Yeah. don't understand how you can use these for some.
But you can stick him there like that.
I know. Struggle to lift it around the barrel.
There's no strength at this height, like there's no. I'm really strength.
Yeah, if you're too low, you gotta basically lift it above your head, but also to the side.
Ah! That's fine there. Alright, excuse my stonework here because it's not the best, but just filling up. I'm never really going to see this, but oh, that literally, that is like a perfect fit there. Right, this stonework is now complete, so I'm not too bothered about like immaculate pointing up in here. I'm just gonna give it a bit of a thing because you're never really going to see it. It's just to give that effect from when you're sitting down and stuff. Just don't want to see that blockwork. And obviously you can see I haven't gone to the top there, but unless you poke your head in you can't see it. And to be honest, there's going to be stuff in here sometimes anyway, so I'm not too bothered. It's just to give that appearance of this basically. Right, job done in here now. Let's have a look. Just take our eye off it. I know I said we didn't go all the way to the top, but this is all I'm after, that effect. When you're looking from out there, you know. So I finally have my grill made. I found someone selling these grills on eBay. There's a few places doing them, but this bloke I found, he just sort of did a custom made for me. I was really happy with the pictures and stuff he had on there. It's turned out really well. So pretty simple. You've got some V-shaped grills there, little fat collection tray in the front. All the fats drip off the grills into the fat collection tray. It means it's not dripping all on your embers there and making loads of flames. And it's just a wheel to adjust the height up and down then. And nice and simple. Really smart looking. There's a bit of a warming rack at the back as well. I'll show you everything on it up close now. So you've just got a simple wire which winds its way up in there like so. Then there's your V-shaped grills. Here's your fat collection tray, which is removable. You can also use that to baste all your meat with. Then you've got a firebox here, which I don't know if you can see there. It's crisscross, so it allows the embers to drop down once they're burning. Then you drag the embers across where you can warm your food. And then you can just adjust the grill up and down depending on how hot the fire is and what sort of temperature you want your cook with. So I had this door made by Owen of OJ Carpentry from some cedar that was lying around. Giving it a couple of coats of oil on there. It just slots in here nicely to hold the heat in when we're not burning it. Just if I want to cook anything after we've cooked some pizzas or something. It slots in there and gives it a real neat finish then.
Now we will go through the total cost for the whole build. So steel mesh for the base, which was £50. There's 250 fire bricks, which was £737.50. There was concrete blocks, which was £50. Calcium silicate board, 50mm thick for under the base bricks, £173.98. There's mesh for on top of the dome insulation, £17.99. 25kg bag of fire clay, £31.45. Refractory mortar, £70. Ceramic insulation blanket, £57.32. 400 litre bags of perlite, £92.12. Chimney pot, which was reclaimed, £70. 3 tons of building sands, £100. 20 bags of cement, £120. 3 tons of stone for the base concrete, £90. The Argentinian grill was custom made. That was from someone on eBay. That was £750. The lighting materials were £164.74. The electrician was £300. The plumber and his materials were £100 to get the sink going. The paint for the dome was £30. We had reclaimed bricks, which were free. Building stone, which was free. Vermiculite, which was free. These were all Facebook Marketplace finds. We had slate, which was free. We had a sink, which was free. We had Indian sandstone, which was free. That was left over from a job. I may have missed some smaller stuff off, but that's the main things. So let's add all of the amounts together, and that gives us a total of £3,045.10. I also kept a log of hours I'd worked on the oven, and there was a lot of hours involved. There's probably some hours I've missed out, but let's go through what I got. So a total of roughly 172 hours. And if we do that at a tradesman average price of £25 per hour, which is £4,300. There's probably some hours unaccounted for, as I've said, but don't know what they are. I had some labour and help, and that came in at roughly £825. So if we add my labour and the labouring cost together, that's 5,125. So let's add the materials total to the labour total, and it is £8,170.10. I hope showing all these totals gives everyone a good idea of the costs involved in making an oven. You can make an oven a lot cheaper if you don't have to account for your labour. And remember, with materials, there's always lots of places like Facebook Marketplace where you might find them free or very cheap. Now let's get on with some cooking, and then we can show the lights in the dark. I can't wait to show everyone what they look like.
Right, so now this grill is going properly. You can just see down below there some of the coals dropping down. So what happens then is you drag them across. We've got this tool to drag them across with, and then you drag the hot coals across. Like so, and spread them out. So the idea is you have no flames with it for cooking. And there's a good heat coming off that there now, so that's great. So we'll drop this back down to warm it up. And you have quite small bits of wood, so they can burn and drop through rather than big bits where they just sit there and burn out. The idea is with the small ones, so they get to a point where they just break, and then you've got the embers come down. And pizza oven is really nice and toasty there. Chuck another log on. Burning really nice. Really nicely. So here's the idea, got the hot coals going there, keep dropping down, drag them across, and then lower this down then. And just get the food cooking on it. Got a couple of pizzas ready to go. We're just waiting for some temperatures to get up here. We'll have a look how we're looking for temperatures. So we've got like we've got the pizzas queuing up now, ready to go on the oven. Right, we've got about 400 there. So we got some really, really good temperatures. So we can get these pizzas in now. And on these, on the metal there, we got 250 degrees odd and more. So that's really good. So yeah, we'll get some meat on there now. Really happy with that. Patiently waiting for his pizza. Very patiently waiting for his pizza. He'll have something. Just want to show the importance of getting the insulation right in these. So I cooked on Sunday. Got up the temperature and everything, obviously pizzas and all that. And today is Tuesday. And we got still 50 odd degrees on the floor, 60 odd degrees on the roof. So it just goes to show how well insulated these are. You know, yesterday you still could have cooked something easily in it.